Goes the family, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Excuse my voice. I think I'm coming down with a cold or the allergies are coming to get me. They've gotten me. So anyways, today's word of the day. Let's get to the brass tactics of why we're here, right? All right. So today's word of the day is excite. Stands for to stir to activity, stimulate, to call for, elicit, excited curiosity, to arouse strong feelings, to provoke, to rise, etc. So I chose this word today because I've been noticing in the social media world that, more and more people, they usually respond to infotainment instead of entertainment and infotainment than more than they do to knowledge and things of that nature. So, because I've just been experimenting lately with in the social media world. If I add more entertainment to my videos to see if there's going to be more viewers and responses, and 10 times, hey, I was proven right. I'm like, hey, people love to be entertained, so it is what it is. And hey, I like to be entertained as well, but I like to get knowledge at the same time. So I guess I'll be going more for the infotainment because I like the infotainment. I like to laugh, but I like to think too, because that's why all these I like to call hocus pocus superhero movies has been on the rise lately, because in today's world, more and more people want to be entertained and they want to live in a fantasy land and a fantasy world than they do living in reality. And, is there anything wrong with that? No, I don't see anything wrong with that at all. But it's just one of those, it is what it is. So, life goes on. And, I like to do things that excite myself all at the same time, but I like to get some information all at the same time as well. That's why my favorite comedians are the ones who will make me laugh until I feel like I'm about to pee on myself or cry. But I like to listen to the ones that drop some knowledge too, like the late great, rest in peace, Paul Mooney did that. Robin Harris did that. Richard Pryor did that. So these were legendary comedians who could make you laugh until you felt like you was about to pee on yourself, but would drop some knowledge or some jewels in the air and whatnot to let you know who's full of crap, how the world really looks, and something to even think about. You know what I mean? So speaking of entertainer who would have done so many great things outside of acting and rapping, Tupac Shakur, rest in peace to him, he said, some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. He says, I say the darker the flesh, that means the deeper the roots. And that goes in regards to, when it comes to African Americans. A lot of other races, they have different skin tones as well. But the main reason why, for the most part, African Americans or foundational Black Americans have lighter skin, even like myself, is because of the Atlantic slave trade, things of that nature. A lot of the mixing of various different races and things of that nature. So if you're darker, that means you have deeper roots and whatnot when it spawns back to the African continent. But in Africa they have light skinned people too. I remember Trevor Noah, who's from South Africa. I believe his mother's African Black descent. His father is of white Afrikaner descent, as they say in South Africa. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I remember one of the first jokes I ever heard him make was when he went to open up at a black club. They were surprised that the MC was like, "Oh, we got a light skinned brother from South Africa. Who'd have knew?" And everybody just started laughing. So I just thought that's pretty cool. And when you can make light of any situation, my mindset is it makes life a lot better, because a lot of people don't want to, they want to be serious all the time. And my mindset is a life without laughter is not a life worth living. There's nothing wrong with being serious and getting down to the brass tactics of business, but there has to be some laughter all at the same time. So I know, do the great free things, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money move. So you're going to let bro like a fool. I'm going to get back to work. Take care.